Hello, my name is Steve with LRM Leasing. Today we're going to go over some AC preventive maintenance, some ways to stay proactive during those summer days and also throughout the country. So what we want to talk about is being proactive with the AC system. What I want to do is let's do some of the simple things, like for instance, the belt. We're going to talk about the belt, make sure it's not cracking, fraying, or glazing. The second thing we're going to go right into would be the filter, the cabin filter. A lot of people forget about it, but it collects dust, dirt, and you get some restriction, which would cause another issue. And then there's some other things that are a little bit more in depth, where we're going to talk about as well, like the oil in the compressor and also the AC dryer, which probably only gets replaced only when something fails. So what we want to try to do is be proactive and not wait until something fails, but try to keep the AC running longer and trying to keep least amount of repairs happening towards the AC system. And then I am also going to move around quite a bit to show you some other things that we can try to keep good airflow going across the condenser as well. All right guys, so here we are at a Freightliner Cascadia 2016, and here's the AC belt and here's the AC compressor. So the AC belt actually goes around multiple things, which is the alternator and water pump as well. But what we want to look for is any cracking, glazing, any tearing that can cause where the belt will fall off or come apart. So what you want to do is just make sure it has proper tension, no damage, and so forth. And at the same time, while we're here, these are your AC lines. You know, let's double check and make sure that they're properly secure. They're not going to be rubbing against anything where it can shave and allow any kind of freon leaking out. And here's our air dryer. This is we replace this pretty much any time that the system is open to the atmosphere. Its job is to remove moisture. So maybe sometimes what we'll want to do is, trying to be proactive, is check the oil in the compressor, make sure it's full, and at that same time when checking the compressor oil, maybe throwing on a new filter just to prolong the life, making sure everything's running properly, keeping the moisture out, and so forth. So once we follow these AC lines, right in front of the radiator is a condenser. Now, you guys got to remember, you're on the highway, you're driving, you may pick up plastic, debris, anything that will restrict any airflow going across. So make sure that there's no debris, and then take it a step further, have it blown out. You'll be surprised how much dust and dirt it builds up over the time that you drove it, or maybe even think about when was the last time you had the radiator or the charge air cooler or the AC condenser blown out at all. So once you blow all that out, the pressures and temperatures, you'll see a big difference in the temperature drop in the cab as well. So moving from there, once you get all the dirt and everything, and you know that it's clean, what we want to do is right up here on this Freightliner, we have a cover here. This cover, once you remove it, there's 2 screws on each side. There's a filter. That filter goes right inside this box, what allows air flowing to go inside the cab. A lot of people forget about it. I've seen it where it hasn't been replaced and the filter's gotten sucked in, or there's a whole bunch of dirt and debris. All right, to stay proactive, just remember to keep an eye on your cabin filter here, all right? So any tears, debris, try to get it replaced. So now I want to hop into a big thing that I always see every time I get in a truck driver's truck, is the passenger side. It's usually filled with stuff or water or even blankets, anything that cause restriction flow, especially on the passenger side, because that's where your evaporator is. So what it does is it's sucking in that air. So when it sucks in that air and there's restriction, it can't breathe, and it's causing it to freeze up or not work properly. You'll get different temperatures coming out of the dash. And then the other thing I see, other than just debris or blocking, is I know that we like to have our furry friends down in that corner as well, and their fur gets sucked right up in that AC unit. And when it does, it's going to cost quite a bit of money, because we got to pull that evaporator out and remove all that hair, or to the point where we have to replace it because it was just too much. Also, there's a blower motor. There's usually a pre-filter. Make sure that that's not plugged up with fur, debris. Usually if that's all plugged up and you get airflow, you say, oh, it doesn't feel as strong coming through the dash. I would check that filter out, because sometimes it just needs to be replaced, because believe it or not, a lot of people actually forget about it. So I gotta say, these are the few things I want to tell you about AC. Be proactive. Don't wait for the repair to get big and expensive, and try to stay cool this summer. I hope that these tips has helped you try to stay proactive with your AC system. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment at the bottom. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more information about maintenance and saving money. See you in the next video.